Hi everyone and welcome to today's session. This is going to be a cardio circuit session. So this session is designed to challenge the cardiovascular system. So to get the heart rate up, get the heart and lungs working. So we're going to use body weight exercises here with timed intervals of 30 seconds. So 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off, the same as the previous block. But we're now going to challenge you with tougher exercises. So if you do find that these are a bit difficult, you can take it back to previous block exercises. So I'm going to use Jake here to demonstrate the exercises, and we're going to use this as a bit of a warm-up. So I want you to follow along with us here, practice the exercises, and that'll get us warmed up for the circuit session. So the Spider-Man plank is the first exercise. So Jake, I'm going to get you down onto the mat here into a plank position. We would have performed the plank exercise before, but now we're adding a little bit of movement. So Jake, I'm going to get you to lift up into the plank position. And now bring the leg up and out to the side. Good. Tapping the foot off the floor. And same on the opposite side. Once more to each side. So you can see here why it's called the Spider-Man plank exercise. And rest. Good. So that's your Spider-Man plank exercise. We're now going to work on an alternating lateral lunge. So Jake, I'm going to get you up onto your feet. Okay, so you will have learned in this block the lateral lunge exercise. We're now going to make it an alternating movement. So right to left, left to right. So we'll get Jake to demonstrate that. Your feet are planted, starting off in that shoulder width stance position and facing forward. And you're trying to maintain that foot forward as you do this movement. So stepping to the side, stepping back to the center and to the opposite side. Good. So Jake, I'll get you to work on keeping your foot straight as you're doing this. So it's all about the quality of movement here. So we are introducing a little bit more pace, but not enough that we lose control over the movement. That's perfect. Okay, so that's your lateral lunge movement. We're going to take it to the upper body next, and still involving the core. We're going to work on what's called a commando plank. So I'm going to get you down to that plank position again, Jake. And what you're doing here with this movement is you're shifting from a plank position to a push-up position, one arm at a time. So you're going to be lifting right arm, left arm up to push-up position, and then back down again. Lifting up, pausing, and back down again. And try the opposite arm now. So each set you do or rep you do, try switch the arm and relax. Perfect. Good. Pushing the ground away from you on that exercise. Next exercise is going to be your touchdown jump exercise. Okay, so facing out this way. You're going to start in a wide squat stance position with your toes slightly turned out. You're going to come down towards the ground with your hands placed here in front, touching the ground. So this is your touchdown on the movement. And then you're going to jump up, accelerating up and reaching up and overhead. So Jake is going to demonstrate this here for just 3 repetitions. Touch, jump, absorbing the force, bending the knees and hips down into the movement. Perfect. So making sure you're not locking out in that movement and then down. It's one fluid movement, jumping up and down. Second last exercise is going to be the side shuffle exercise. So we will have previously learned the mechanics of this movement. So now we're going to challenge it over a time of 30 seconds. So Jake is just going to quickly demonstrate this here again. You're getting a low body position. You're driving off the opposite foot, and we're just using about a 3-meter space here. If you've got about 5 meters, you can use that. Perfect. And back again. Anywhere between 3 and 5 meters. And we're going to repeat that left and right for 30 seconds. We're going to finish off with a progression from the burpee exercise. And we're going to add in a push-up exercise here. Again, if you find this a bit challenging, you can take it back to just the burpee, take out the push-up, and when you're ready, you can introduce that push-up. Okay, so Jake, let's just do 1 repetition here because it's quite a difficult one. Placing the hands down, kicking back, push up, back up, kick in, up, and I will get you to add in that reach, arm reach overhead as well, just to get the heart rate up a little bit more. So that's your 6 exercises. We're going to start this circuit now. We're going to do 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. I want you to work with us. And the pace here is determined by your level of fitness. Slow it down if you feel like you're struggling a bit or you're losing control of the movement, more importantly. And speed it up if you feel like you can challenge it a little bit more. But quality of movement is the most important thing here. Okay, so we're going to go 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and we're starting off with the Spider-Man plank exercise. I'll remind you of the technique here. So beginning in that plank position in 3, 2, and 1, lift up, leg up and out to the side, and you're just tapping the foot. So you're alternating that leg movement. What you will see here is that the leg is going to want to come underneath you. Make sure that that doesn't happen. Keep the hips low and get that leg up and out to the side. Keeping it strong for another 10 seconds. Keep your core engaged throughout this movement. 3, 2, and 1. Rest the knees down and take your time here. 30-second break. Catch your breath. The next exercise is going to be your alternating lunge exercise. Again, a reminder on that. Stepping to the side, strong foot placement, and foot facing forward. Another 10 seconds, so taking that breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and get yourself set up here. 3, 2, and 1. Stepping to the side, step together, step to the opposite side. Nice strong foot placement, toes pointing forward, upright torso. So you'll notice that torso comes forward slightly. That's fine. Just don't let your chest fall forward or collapse. 10 seconds to go. Judge the pace. If you feel like you're losing control, slow it down. If you feel like you can speed it up, do. And time. 30 seconds. Catch your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Commando plank coming next. Again, a reminder on that. Plank position to push-up position, one arm at a time. We're going to switch up the leading arm here. Lead with your right. For the next rep, lead with your left. Okay, let's get ready for that. 10 seconds to go. Keep your knees on the ground until I give you that countdown. 3, 2, and 1. Lift up, engage the core, and back down again. Lead with your left. Good. Keep it nice and slow to start off with. Push the ground away from you. Watch the hips on this. You don't want the hips rocking back and forth. Keep your core engaged and that won't happen. 10 seconds to go. Again, push the ground away from you. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come to a standing position. Catch your breath. 30 seconds rest. Your next exercise is going to be the touchdown jump exercise. So the main thing here you're looking for is to absorb the force on the landing. So you're landing with your ankle, knee, and hip bent. Touchdown. Keep the arms close to the body. Up and jump. Ready to go in 10 seconds. So let's get yourself set up. Wide foot stance position. Toes turned out. Hands in front. And off we go. Touchdown. Jump. Good. So you're touching the ground in between the legs here, close to the body, and reaching up overhead. Good. So Jake's got quite a fast pace here. You can slow it down if you want, but your movement is good, so you can keep that pace if you're happy with it. Everyone watching, if you find that you're struggling to maintain that control, you can slow it down. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Good. Okay. Quite a tough one there. Heart rate will have shot up. Take your time. Use your breath to get the heart rate down. Second last exercise is going to be your side shuffle exercise. So let's try remember the mechanics of the side shuffle. You're getting nice and low. You're pausing on the outside foot once you reach your distance. And then you're pushing off that foot to accelerate in the opposite direction. So Jake, I'll get you to start. Yep, there at that side. In 3, 2, and 1. So you're just repeating that lateral shuffle side to side, trying to maintain those nice mechanics. Good. Stick and shift. Good. Let's up the pace a little bit more. Challenge yourself with some nice pace here, but maintaining that low position, getting that stick and pushing off the opposite foot. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, and the final exercise for the circuit is going to be the burpee push-up exercise. Before we go to that, deep inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let that heart rate come down. If you're struggling with that push-up, or you're okay at the start and you tire throughout the movement, take the push-up out, continue with the burpee. 10 seconds. Let's just start at the edge of the mat. Yep. 3, 2, and 1. Strong with the arms. Good. Kick in and jump. And you can see here Jake's got that nice arm reach overhead as well. If you're struggling with the movement and it's a bit too much for you, you can take that arm reach overhead out of it. Good. Jake also has quite a fast pace here. If you need to slow it down, you can do, just to get that movement right. Quite a challenging one here to finish with, but 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Good. Okay, catching your breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and now we take a 1 to 2 minute break. So letting that heart rate come down completely before we repeat that circuit a second time, and if you're able for it, a third time. So well done to everyone who completed that first set. Good luck with the second and third set, and we'll see you in the next session.